Towards Evan Caffrey. Farrell back into the middle to Jack Moylan. Nice one-touch football here from Shels, and Jack Moylan's on his way. He's got Matty Smith ahead of him if he wants it, but Moylan's going himself. Vixen squares it over. Still with Tyreek Wilson, gets shot on his left foot. Falls to Moylan and just knocks it into the back of the net. The linesman flag has stayed down, and Shelbourne have taken the lead here. Jack Moylan with the goal. A fine finish as well from Jack Moylan. Did a lot of the work himself. Squared it over to Tyreek Wilson. Got the shot away. It was blocked away by someone. I think it might have been Moylan who got in the way of it himself.
Yeah.
But he was on hand then to knock it into the empty net, and Shelbourne have the lead here.
Yeah, and it all started here. Caffrey and Moylan. Ball into Moylan. Moylan set Caffrey back. Back to J.R. Wilson. Wilson into Moylan. Back to Caffrey, and a little ball around the corner. Moylan's done well. You know, you got to question a bit of the defending. Why was it 2-on-2 at the end? But Tyreek Wilson then didn't panic, and look, he come in on his weaker foot, and Moylan happened to be running across, and you know, disappointing goal to concede from a Sligo Rovers point of view, but Shelbourne, great move.
So Shelbourne score from their first meeting. Hangs one up towards the penalty spot. Lafferty gets ahead on it, comes through to Lucas Browning, lines one up, drills one across the 6-yard box, but again Shelbourne hook it clear. Bulger now on the edge of the box, back out to Browning, first time ball back inside. Who can he find? Bogdan Vashduk for a savage at the back post, but the linesman's flag now on the left for Sligo Rovers. Every single player bar Luke McNicholas in the Shelbourne half. Vashduk now looking for an option, chips one forward. Leeback's made a run. Griffin, there's a collision there in the box, but Shelbourne lucky with the bounce and they can clear it. J.R. Wilson knocks it away for Shelbourne. Coyle heads one forward. Moylan chasing it there, takes it down for himself. Excellent flick there, and a strike comes in. But Evan Caffrey just couldn't keep it down. But what about that from Jack Moylan, Alan Keane? Yeah. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely. There to have the wherewithal to know that Caffrey was playing that, making that run. Absolutely. An excellent flick to find him there.
Absolutely class, and that's what I'm saying. He's look at Mark Coyle has done really well. Shouldn't be beaten Bogdan with a header, but this is top class. Corner, absolutely. He just seen him in the right hand corner.
Ball comes back in from Caffrey, this time straight onto the 6-yard box. McNicholas comes and doesn't get it.
That's surely a free out. That's a free out. That has to be a free out.
No, the referee's given a goal, and Jack Moylan has a second. Luke McNicholas came to it and didn't get it.
That's a free.
The ball was knocked back across the box, and McNicholas was on the ground. Moylan just had to tap it into the empty net once again, and Shelbourne have doubled their lead here in the 39th minute. And Jack Moylan has the second goal of the game. Sligo Rovers 0, Shelbourne 2.
I'll have to have a look at that. To be fair, you know, I do be kind of critical. Sometimes the keepers, like, they can use their hands and stuff, but I think he was fouled.
We'll see it here on the replay now. Ball floated in from Evan Caffrey. McNicholas comes to it, doesn't get it. Moylan was standing right under Luke McNicholas, and as the ball was knocked back across to him, all he had to do was just tap it into the empty net.
You see close up here now, it's...
Again, the ball just...
He's nudged him in the back, yeah. I think it's a free out. The flag should be higher up. He's got it there now. Decent ball.
Sends it forward to Vashduk. Good touch from Vashduk on the edge of the box. Carries it in there with him. Skips away from the challenge. Has it on his left boot. Gets a strike away and just can't find the bottom left corner. But that's more like it now from Sligo Rovers, and a good chance carved out there. And great work done there by Bogdan Vashduk, Alan.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a simple ball. He's come across, as I said, Brandon Flack is higher up. Great little play. He's come back inside on his weaker foot. He just couldn't wrap his leg around it.
Drills one up towards Jack Moylan. Brandon's keeping a close eye on him there, but he skips away from him, makes his way towards the boxes. Jack Moylan puts it through Greg Spolger's legs and finds Matty Smith. Chips one over the top, and who's there? Tyreek Wilson just can't get a strike on it. Browning holds it up on the edge of his own box and moves it out to Rovers' right hand side for Brandon. Trying to find Jack Moylan, but he finds Matty Smith. It's back with Moylan now, and Lafferty slips at the crucial moment. Moylan makes his way to the box, it goes down, and the referee Neil Doyle gives the penalty.
Never a penalty. Never a penalty. He could give him a red here as well. I don't think that's a penalty. I think Moylan's gone down already, but look, we'll have a look at it back. Brandon
goes into the book for that challenge on Jack Moylan, who will stand over this at a chance of getting a hat-trick. Danny Lafferty, you'll see it here in just a second, just slipped at the crucial moment, and Moylan steaming into the box there.
No, it's never a penalty.
Sure nobody encroaches into the box. Big test for McNicholas. Jack Moylan steps up and rolls it into the bottom right corner. He has his hat-trick here in the Showgrounds, does Jack Moylan. Goes straight over to the Shelbourne fans to celebrate. Jack Moylan 3, Sligo Rovers 0.
You know, that's disappointing. It's not a penalty, but at the end of the day, it could have been prevented. You look at the slip, you look at maybe Nando could have done better. It's again another sloppy goal to concede.
More Shelburne fans getting their way onto the pitch, escorted off. Not the kind of thing you like to see here, but Jack Moylan has his hat-trick. He's celebrating, the Shelburne fans are celebrating, Damien Duff celebrating over on the touchline. You see here, very calm from the penalty spot, just rolled it beyond Luke McNicholas into the bottom right corner as we look at it here. Excellent composure from the young man from the spot, and Shelburne have extended their lead here. Sligo Rovers 0, Shelburne 3. Hutchinson, men in the box, but he plays it short. Barlow flicks it onto Bulger, gets to the byline, hangs one up there at the back post. Falls to Ranasajevic, gets a good strike on it, but just couldn't keep it down. If nothing sums up Sligo Rovers evening, Alan, I think it'll be that.
I think so. That just sums up the night, yeah. And I think that'll probably be the last bit of the action. It is indeed, yeah.
Yeah, referee Neil Doyle brings the game to an end here. Well, Shelburne full value for their 3-0 win. A hat-trick from Jack Moylan sees them heading back up the road with 3 points from Alan Keane and myself, Donal Ryan. At the end of this one, Sligo Rovers 0, Shelburne 3. It's good night from the Showgrounds.